Right. The line is Georgia Tech -4, and I think this is going to be a really fun game to watch. I think this is going to be one of those games that you watch and you say, "Where's the defense?" Georgia Tech has better defense than Colorado. My personal opinion. That's just my personal opinion, right? I'm rolling with Georgia Tech to win. I do like them to win, and I'll hammer that 4-point spread. Colorado does have the better odds to win, and I'm sure that's because they're at home. And again, I'm not trying to downgrade anything like um, home field advantage or anything crazy like that. I'm not trying to downgrade it. It is special. Home crowd, love the fans. You just love that. This is a night game at Folsom Field in Boulder. 52.7 is the matchup predictor on ESPN for Colorado to win. 47.3% chance that Georgia Tech wins the game. However, they are favored by 4 points. That is the line here. I I know exactly who I'm going to pick here. And by the way, this is not a knock on Deion. This isn't a knock on Colorado or anything. I am going to take Tech to win. Simply because I just think they're going to be a better team. They come back with Haynes King this year as he's got to be like a fifth year senior. He's been there so well. Let me say this: he hasn't been at Georgia Tech for forever, but I feel like I've been hearing him since before COVID when he got recruited to Texas A&M. He's been around a good while, but he comes back at quarterback. Jamal Haynes coming in as a senior running back, and then you got all these different wide receivers, a couple young freshmen like Joseph Mosley, Evan Haynes, um, a lot of seniors, Dean Patterson, Malik Rutherford, uh, Eric Rivers. I could go down the list there. Some experience at wide receiver, a lot of young guys that don't have a whole lot of experience, though. I look back at last year for Georgia Tech, and they did so well passing the ball. They did a lot of good things running the ball. Eric Singleton, of course, transfers out as their lead receiver. He goes over to Auburn. Kyle Efford led the team in tackles. He comes back this year. 3 sacks last year, 33 solo tackles, 64 overall in tackles. He's coming back for his junior year. It'll be fun to watch him. The leader in interceptions at one, really at two. Uh, I'm assuming he comes back. I don't know for sure. Warren Burrell, number 4, is a defensive back. And shout out, by the way, to the Tech fans, Rec Talk and Sea Dog and all them. Love you guys. I love Georgia Tech too, simply because I can't stand Georgia too much. Love the Georgia fans, but I don't know, there's something about Kirby Smart that just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, he's a great coach, but anyway. I like Tech in this game. Like I said, they're favored by 4 points. I would hammer that. I think that is going to be that. That I don't think this game's going to be that close. I mean, I think it's going to be one of those games where it's close in the fourth quarter, but I could definitely see a scenario where Tech pulls away. I feel like they want to show their offense. I don't believe too much in their defense this year. I think they got the players. That being said, I also don't buy in too much to Colorado's how do I want to put the offense? Like, they have a couple key guys come back. Um, Interesting enough, Isaiah Augustave, the running back, key running back for them last year from Naples, Florida, which I don't think is too far from me. He comes in, he goes to South Carolina, he's gone. So they lose him. Travis Hunter, obviously, to the Jaguars. Shador to the Browns, practice squad or whatever. I don't know. Do they really bring back too much? Cameron Soman Craig, was one of their lead tacklers. At safety, he's gone. They lost more than they brought back. 8 o'clock game, line by 4 points. I'm going to hammer that with Tech. I think they win by much more than that. I'm not saying a huge blowout or anything, but give me Tech to win 45-31, a small shootout back and forth. And I think there's a touchdown or maybe a field goal that especially kind of puts it away at the end for Tech. I just see them. I see them going at will here, scoring at will for their offense. I mean, they had. I mean, even on Georgia's defense last year on the road in Athens, which I know it's a rivalry game. I'm not trying to compare that to this Colorado game, but I mean, 42 points on the board in 8 overtimes is insane for Georgia Tech against a team like Georgia, who had one of the most productive defenses and has for years. I I like this. I really do. I think that yeah, I like Georgia Tech this year. I like Colorado too. Both teams make a ball game. Could meet again in the postseason. We'll see. But uh, for right now, I would take Tech big in this week one matchup here in Boulder.